In Saudi Arabia, the future has already arrived in the present. There is a project known as NEOM that is rumored to have begun building on the line, a self-contained megacity that is planned to span 105 miles in length, 1,600 feet in height, and 650 feet in width. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at construction begins on the line megacity. It's actually happening. Yeah, you heard it right. It appears that the construction of the line has begun in the desert close to Tabuk, Saudi Arabia, according to drone footage that was filmed by the Saudi Arabian company Sky and uploaded on YouTube by the architecture news source The Zine. Gizmodo obtained this footage. The short film, which is only 1 minute long, is titled The Line Project New Wonders for the World, and it opens by showing a flurry of construction vehicles and employees in the desert while triumphant orchestral music plays in the background. According to CNBC, NEOM is a larger program that aims to develop 3 future regions in Saudi Arabia. The line is one component of this larger initiative. In addition to the line, which has the potential to one day house 9 million people, it has also planned a floating industrial complex that is going to be called Oxagon, as well as a mountain area getaway that is going to be called Trojena, which will offer activities such as skiing, biking, and water sports, among other things. On its website, the company explains that NEOM is a vision of what a new future might look like. It goes on to say that, simply put, NEOM will be a destination, a home for people who dream big and want to be a part of building a new model for sustainable living, working, and prospering, which translates to NEOM will be a destination, a home for people who dream big and want to be a part of building a new model for sustainable living. According to CNBC, the NEOM project is a component of Vision 2030, which is an initiative in Saudi Arabia meant to diversify the Saudi economy in order to diminish the country's economic dependency on oil. The NEOM project is expected to cost over $500 billion, but in all honesty, can NEOM even be achieved? It seems that the believability of NEOM changes depending on who you ask. The project is being hailed as a civilizational revolution that puts humans first based on a dramatic change in urban design, as stated by Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, according to The Guardian. In a similar vein, the organizers of the NEOM project are adamant that the project, despite its lofty goals, will be successfully finished. Anthony Vives, the chief urban planning officer at NEOM, was recently interviewed by CNBC and said the following: "I want to be clear about this. NEOM is a difficult, bold, and extremely ambitious enterprise and is most certainly not an easy one to fulfill. But we're making significant progress, and it is thrilling to watch the concept come to fruition." Having said that, the NEOM project has also been subjected to a significant amount of criticism. According to Vice, a number of industry professionals have criticized the NEOM project for being utopian in nature and impossible to inhabit. In particular, several detractors have voiced their skepticism over the claims made regarding the megacity's level of sustainability. According to a report from Vice, Philip Oldfield, the head of the Built Environment School at the University of New South Wales, Sydney, told The Zine that the utopian thinking is important. It helps us challenge the preconceptions in the built environment that have generated conventional outcomes which we know contribute to environmental degradation. Yet, I believe that the arguments regarding NEOM's livability and sustainability are overly simplistic and naive. The architecture correspondent for The Guardian, Rowan Moore, is of the same opinion. Moore claimed that in an urbanistic sense, the line raises doubts. How can such a massive project in any way be considered sustainable, given that its construction would emit, according to one estimate, more than 1.8 billion tons of carbon dioxide, which is equivalent to more than 4 years of the United Kingdom's total emissions. Moore had a number of additional concerns over the idea, one of which was as follows: what is the benefit of its height when there's so much desert in which it could expand out? What exactly would be desirable about living in such a deep and small canyon, where one is most likely to be subjected to high levels of surveillance and control? Moore also pointed out that the NEOM project has resulted in violations of human rights, as several members of the Huayta tribe were arrested for protesting their eviction from their homes to make way for the project, and they were sentenced to death as a result of their actions. Moore pointed out that these members of the tribe were sentenced to death for their actions. Many people are skeptical that the line will ever become a reality because of all the controversy surrounding it, and the enormous amount of work that will be required to construct such a massive city such as the line. The rest of the globe must keep their fingers crossed for the time being. it is possible that within the next few years, Neom will develop into a network of futuristic cities, or perhaps his lofty goals of establishing cities such as the Line, Trojena, and Oxagon will remain relegated to the pages of science fiction books for the foreseeable future. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section down below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.